Good morning, children. My name is David Campola, and today I'm going to read an old favorite poem to you. It was created back in 1824 by a gentleman by the name of Clement Clarke-Moore. I read this to my children when they were very young, and I always liked it, so I hope you do too. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced through their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of new falling snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up the house, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkle, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, and from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ash and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. He drew a little mouth and drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly old for elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink in his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me know that nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work, and filling all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to the sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and all a good night." I hope you enjoyed that. That's one of my favorites, and my kids loved it too. Thank you. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you.